This is Demo 8. In Demo 8, I'm going to show you how to make a circular cutout with two methods. The first one, I'm going to right-click on this face, do a new sketch, and this is going to be similar but not exactly like what you would do in Shape 10. And so for this shape, my width of my shape is 9. I can measure that by going into Inspect Distance, and I clicked on that bottom edge and it's 9 inches. So if I go back to the Sketch tab and I grab the circle and I just pick a point on this edge, I can draw a circle and make it any size I want or need. I'll just make it, I don't know, 3. And then if I want it to be exactly in the middle, I would dimension it from the center of the circle to the edge. Let me show you that again. Dimension, and I'm going to grab the center of the circle and then the edge, bring it down and click. And since the width of this shape is 9, I could either type in a 4.5 because that's half of 9, or you can actually do math in this box. So I could say 9 over, or 9 divided by 2, which is going to make it 4.5 from the edge. Okay, so then I could just finish my sketch, and I could extrude cut just like we did. And I'm going to have to tell it what to cut. It's not clear, so I have to make the circle, highlight, and then click on it. It defaulted to 4, which is going to cut it all the way through. And so that would be one method to do that cut. You can see what this looks like. It looks similar to the kind of cut that you're going to do for Shape 10, except that would be on the top. So now I'm going to show you a different type of circular cutout. I'm going to delete this one. And this is the one that's going to finish making shape number 9. So I'm going to right-click, undo a new sketch on this face again. And this time I need to make my circle from this corner. So I'm going to make it a green dot right on the corner, because if you look at shape 9, the corner or the center of that circle of the cutout was where the edge used to be, where the corner would have been where those faces meet. And so if you imagine where those faces would have met and you count what the radius would have been, you would get a radius of 3. But for a circle tool, we don't use the radius, we use the diameter, which is like a radius and then another radius. So that means we're going to have 3 plus another 3, which is 6. And so if we type in our radius of 6, then you notice that part of our circle is hanging off the shape, but that's okay, because we just need to cut off the part that's on the shape. So we're going to again extrude cut, and you can either let it default to 4 or you can make it go all the way through, which is going to do the same thing, and then click OK, and this is our finished shape. And you would possibly want to spin it around so that it would look just like the sheet when you turn it in. And another thing that you need to do before you turn it in is highlight all of the features. I'm going to do Control and then do the fillet and the extrusion. I'm going to let go of the Control key on the keyboard, right click and say Show Dimensions, and this is what you would want to turn in. You would screenshot this showing me that all your dimensions are correct. So I would take a screenshot now, and that's how you do a circular cutout.